he confessed afterwards that the way he won was he just kept shooting the 5 and 6-year-old that were in the group over and over and over.
Yeah, you take the weak ones out.
What are you nerding out about?
That 10% better be a lot of money, Bob. That's what I'm worried about. All right, Joe. You last week we did hang out for a little while, but you cut it because you're like, hey, I gotta get up in the morning and I gotta get up the road to do something so laborious and painful that you just dread doing this with your family twice a year, like clockwork.
Once a year.
Well, it should be twice because it's worth it. You don't love your family like I love mine, but that's okay. But what were you doing? What were you doing with your family last week?
We went to Pigeon Forge, went to WonderWorks, or a lot of people call it the Upside Down Building.
Yep.
There's a few different WonderWorks locations, and I think they're all upside down buildings. But it's in a hands-on science museum. And it's a ton of fun. So they try to make learning fun, and sometimes some of it's literally just video games. Like they've got Pac-Man and stuff there too. But they've got stuff like when you first walk in, off to the left, there's a little bowl of water, and it's kept at the same temperature as the water was when the Titanic went down. And it's got a little blurb about the Titanic. And so you can put your hand in there and feel how cold it is.
Then there's a woman next to it to show you what happens when you mix the two.
There's a silhouette of a door saying that there could be two people on it. And no.
It's like all the different Tetris ways you could have put on the door.
They've got a couple of rooms that simulate natural disasters, like an earthquake one and one that simulates a tornado. They've got a Tesla coil that you can put your hands in, and it plays music, and it's got all kinds of stuff there. My boys especially love that we get to play laser tag. And for the first time since we've started going, I did not come in first at laser tag. So Malachi is very excited that he won.
Good for you, Mal. You're now the man of the house officially, Malachi. So you got to start paying the bills, and that's just how it goes. It's like Black Panther.
He confessed afterwards that the way he won was he just kept shooting the 5 and 6-year-old that were in the group over and over and over.
Yeah, you take the weak ones out.
So much so that Jeb had a negative score.
Oh wait, don't pick on old Jebby. Don't pick on Jeb is 6. I'll teach you laser knifing. That's a different type of game. I got you, bud. I got you.
Yeah, no, he shot Jeb so much that he had like negative 2,000 for his point score at the end. That's the first time that we've gone there where I've seen someone with a negative score. He picked on them something fierce, but he got the points. He won the game.
Yeah, man. It's all in the rules. Sucks for Jeb. He's dead. Jeb's dead.
Many times over. But yeah, no, it was a ton of fun. We took a ton of pictures, and so I was super impressed with so I recently got the new phone, talked about that a bit on some of the pre-show stuff. I don't know if I've talked much on the actual main podcast of it, but I got an iPhone 17 Pro, and the lighting at WonderWorks is not always the best, especially for pictures. Yeah. And so it can make it difficult for taking pictures. Not only that, but zooming in, because my boys went up on the ropes course that's up in the ceiling, that's walking among the stars or whatever, the moon, I think they call it the moonwalk or star walk. Anyway, regardless, so like when Malachi was at the very, very, very top, he hollered down at me, and I zoomed in, and it was like a 10 times zoom.
Yeah, put up the little window for you.
Yeah. And the picture is real good. it turned out really well.
Yeah.
And yes, we took all kinds of pictures and videos and whatnot,
Cool.
and it was a blast. We had a bunch of our friends with us because it was so the homeschool group that we normally go with is going um when you and I will be gone at Con Nuga.
Okay.
And so what my wife did is she contacted them or looked up on their website, and they have weekends for homeschool groups in general throughout January and February. And so we formed our own group with people that we know, and
Sure.
as long as you have 10 or more, you can get the group discount and whatnot. So
All right.
so we just had our own group, and it was awesome because there were hardly any other people there when we got there.
Oh yeah.
And so we had the place almost to ourselves, whereas in previous years there's been lines for everything, like not
Oh yeah. Sure.
horrible, but
Yeah.
enough. And so yeah, it was a ton of fun, had a blast. It's just great place, great pictures, great memories.
The one in all of them are slightly different. And I've been to the one in Myrtle Beach probably more. I've been to the one in Orlando and the one in Myrtle Beach. And I think it was the one in Myrtle Beach that had a special room on perspective to where it had the slanted floor. And even standing in the same room, I would look like I was getting shorter to you by walking across the room.
Oh, okay.
And you could roll the ball uphill and those kind of things.
Interesting.
And it also has a thing with light and frequency of light that it talks about, like you said, everything has a lesson. Everything has what's going on and how your brain's working and blah,
Yeah.
blah. And it has a thing where it's like you have 3 different speeds of light that you have 3 different buttons you can hit. And one of the strobes makes it looks like the water is still, like it's just frozen. The other shows it going down. The other makes it look like it's dripping upwards.
And it's all a visual effect, because if you put your hand under there, the water is just dripping.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yep, they've got that bed of nails. Actually, when you first walk in,
yeah, I've done the bed of nails. Yeah,
you walk over a bridge where the whole room is spinning, and so it throws off your balance, your equilibrium, because of your perception is altered by you're walking on a bridge that is still, but the entire room is spinning. And so yeah, but for people that would cause motion sickness, you can bypass that first little tidbit. But
and Zebediah, we call that training for college. So I will be helping you get ready for college by taking you to WonderWorks into that room over and over again.
That the boys, they went out and through that a couple of times.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, they like that. They like the astronaut training. At least Bob does. So you pop into one of those
oh yeah,
the things that spins you super fast.
It does this, yeah,
to simulate a certain amount of G forces on the body. They
have the one with the 6-axis that's like a spacewalk where you have to figure out how to control it and get it floating right.
No, you don't have to do that. It's just it's on a predetermined course where it spins, and it does take them upside down and stuff like that. But yeah, it was a ton of fun.
I love that you got something out of your phone with it too. That's really cool. You got to really play with the stuff on it.